It's time to hear about social media applications being reinvented with Bitcoin technology. And for that, we have two streets, not just one, but two streets. I'll let them introduce themselves. They are the founders of an application called Relica. Please welcome them to the screen, the Street Brothers.
So let's talk about the existing social media model. So users don't own their data. There's also a huge inability for most users to easily monetize their photos as well as content. And only the larger influencers are generating an income. So this is the existing state of social media. Millions upon millions of users all plugged into a system where their data is being harvested. So who is it being harvested by? Let me show you. Here we go. So this is Facebook, and in the background there, you've got Google. Let's take a look at how these tech giants earn from your data. So who earns? So the advertising model for Facebook accounts for 98% of their revenue. So when you first create on this platform, all your rights to your data is signed away. Facebook starts to collect the data as you go through the app. So everything that you like, your age, your interests, your hobbies, all of it is collected and then sold off to third-party advertisers. The advertisers then then pay the tech giants another fee to target you with further advertisements, specifically targeted to you as a user. And then you continue. The chain continues on. So let's look at Instagram. So Instagram has got over 1 billion users at the moment. So how many do you imagine are earning from their photos, from their content? You know, it may seem like 10% or 5% or maybe even 1%. But it's actually 0.05% of users on Instagram are earning from their photos. So what's the solution? Well, Relica introduces data ownership and micropayments to social media. So if you've got access to a phone and the internet, you can start earning from your photos from day one. There's also no third-party payment processes because it's all built utilizing the Bitcoin protocol. So we facilitate the micropayments using the network. So 100% of the Relica users are generating revenue from their photos from day one. And so how is this? How is this possible? So these are the ways that our users on Relica can generate revenue. So you're paid for your likes, for comments, follows, and saves. You can also earn money through a brand new pay-to-view feature that we've just released. So earning variable amounts when people unlock your content. We've also got an invite system in place as well. So you can start earning through referral bonuses when you invite friends. So discover, interact, and earn. These are the three main pillars that Relica focuses on, but most importantly as well, data ownership. So I'll pass you on to Jeremy now.
Since CoinGeek London, Relica has come a long way. We released our app October last year and have generated over 100,000 transactions on the blockchain since then, meaning our users have been paid 100,000 times the content they created, with variable amounts charged depending on the price our users set. Relica has always been about capturing moments. As some of you remember, Memento was our original company name. But what is a moment if somebody else isn't there to share it with you? How can we enrich a photo or a place or a piece of art even more? Behind the scenes, Relica has been hard at work creating a rich sandbox landscape to enable our users to augment their content and their moments. And also how we extend this capability to small businesses through the use of smart contracts. Today, what I want to talk about is maps. I want to talk about why, I want to talk about how, and I want to talk about what we are enabling for our users, all tying back to your content and your record of ownership. So firstly, why? As Dan mentioned, Relica currently enables individuals to make money from their content via interactions. And currently that content is in the form of photos, with videos coming soon and released shortly. We thought, what if we flipped this model around for fun? Wouldn't it be nice to leave a photo or a moment for somebody else? Perhaps a photo and a gift, something that is theirs for always. For example, you're walking through Times Square and a friend passed through that same spot 6 months ago. You get a notification on your phone with a photo and a message that says, hey, I'm in Times Square. I know you love this place and I'm thinking of you. What a beautiful idea, the ability to leave a moment in time available for you at a certain place. Now, this example doesn't necessarily have to utilize Bitcoin because we can do the same thing with existing technology. But what if it was a personalized gift or an NFT they could own? What if we could enable businesses to use different types of location-based smart contracts? You're at Adidas and you want to advertise a new pair of shoes and give away some vouchers. First few people to the top of Hampstead Heath in London get a free pair. You're a production company, you want to promote your new film, so you hire tickets around places in Earth relating to that film. Time-based smart contracts that require you to be at a certain place at a certain time before the chance is lost. Video streaming integration into these contracts using our platform. There are infinite creative possibilities for both individuals and businesses on the map. I briefly want to mention how we've enabled this functionality, and it's important as we grow as a company. Relica is a distributed microservice architecture. This is just a fancy way of saying we have independently deployable components, our time to market is fast, and we are robust and we can scale. We leverage a rich open source Java ecosystem and public cloud infrastructure to deliver functionality quickly and regularly. Importantly for businesses, Relica is a collection of RESTful APIs, which essentially means we're a white label product. We have the capability to handle your authentication and encryption, provide you user wallets, manage your scalability and robustness, maps and user locations, photos and videos, private photos and videos, interactions, notifications, all in the BSV ledger with no payment processes. An entire product for you to leverage and generate revenue from. If you have an idea or business model you think can be accelerated by Relica, let us know. We'd love to collaborate. All right, so back to maps. I want to give you some examples of what we've been playing around with in maps recently, and then Dan will talk about what's on the horizon. So Geo-Bitcoin. We've been having some fun dropping Bitcoin all over the world. If you're already a Relica user, you'd be aware of this, but if you're not, log into relica.world, head to maps, and take a look to see if there are any bounties in your city. There are a ton of ways we'll be expanding this idea. Monthly city bounties, treasure hunts, scavenger hunts and clues, gifts for family and friends, the list goes on. And all photos end up in your personalized Relica account for you to post and share. Here's an example of one of our bounty drops, which happens to be at the Bitcoin roundabout in Slovenia. So if you're in Slovenia, head on over, pick it up and let us know. Geo NFTs. We're in the final stages of our UI for Relica NFT drops, which means you can pick up and purchase NFTs as we drop them around the globe. On the screen now is an example of what you're likely to see in New York. On the right of the screen is an example of Geo NFTs coming to the platform shortly. There will be 4 unique treasures to collect, which if you collect a set, you'll be rewarded with actual physical Relica coins. Just a bit of fun to get the party started. And finally, this is an example of what you're likely to see when we enable drops for all of our users and small businesses.
So let's talk about the future of Relica. As Jeremy mentioned, we'll be incorporating user Geo NFTs to the map. So as a user on Relica, you'll be able to mint a whole lot of NFTs and start selling them directly on the map. So here's one of our users, Bitwoman, who's a very talented artist. She could create her own unique 100 NFTs and sell them anywhere in the world. So as a user, you would simply walk up to that NFT with your phone and purchase it directly from the map. Or there may be other examples of what you can do, even creating your exploration game where you can find unique NFT monsters, monsters to collect. Or even as a user, you might be able to create a real life scavenger hunt with the rare prizes being NFTs. But even say you're a gallery owner and you're wanting to sell physical art anywhere in the world, what you can do now is sell the NFT version as well. So the digital version of this art. So not only are you selling both the physical and digital version, you're also generating foot traffic to that location. Now let's talk about business Geo NFTs. So we've been collaborating with a number of businesses within the Bitcoin space, one of them being Dogs and the other being CryptoFinds. So what we can enable them, once we release our map functionality, is have them drop, say, unique dogs or even items on the map that can then be used within Dogs itself. Or say CryptoFinds drops a rare weapon somewhere in the world hidden amongst the hills that you can seek out, discover, and then once collected, send it straight to your CryptoFinds account and use in battle. So it's almost the beginning of a Ready Player One scene. Let's talk about Geo vouchers, even another example. So say you're a small business and you want to generate a bit more foot traffic to your local cafe. What you could do is create vouchers. It might be buy one coffee, get one free. Buy a coffee, receive a bagel as well. So instead of spending $10, $50, $100 on advertising, why not just spend $10 a day creating tokens and placing them in the store? So as a user, you'd simply walk to the location, pick up the tokens, and then use them in the store to purchase the goods. With Geo anything, to be honest, we're opening up the map to be able to sell anything you like, even if it's physical goods. So say you take a photo of your football here that Terrence has, note down your contact details, people know where to pick it up from, and you can transact directly in Bitcoin SV. So these are just a few examples of how users can utilize the map. But to be honest, the map will become your sandbox. So we're going to do everything we can to create all different smart contract capabilities so you can utilize the map for your sales. So including time-locked NFTs, which expire after 24 hours on the map, NFTs which unlock only after you've collected a certain NFT first, or even instant payouts for collecting certain NFTs. Now, we'll also be introducing the Relica NFT marketplace. So every single NFT that you purchase on the map, you can then sell, trade in the marketplace. There's also the means for other users as well to place their NFTs within the marketplace that you can purchase. But not only that, we're going to open this up for your everyday user, not just on the map. So if you want to take a photo within Relica and then send that to the marketplace to sell, you can do that as well. The best thing about these NFTs is once purchased, you effectively own them. So now you can post that NFT on your wall within Relica and start generating revenue. So here you go. You've got a few NFTs that you've collected. Say you've purchased a number of the Bitwoman arts. You can now post it on your wall and start earning micropayments through interactions from other users and start earning from your NFTs as opposed to the NFT just sitting there and doing nothing at all. So we do have a few announcements as well to make. So we've just released the brand newly designed desktop mode for Relica. If you haven't already seen it, jump onto relica.world to take a look. It's pretty amazing. We're also introducing a discount of 50% off city unlocks. So at the moment, jump onto relica.world, unlock your city, and we'll be dropping runes, photos of runes all around the various cities that have been unlocked. If you collect 3 of these runes, then you'd be eligible for the first Relica NFT upon release. And finally, the Relica Influencer Program. So we want to work with you as an influencer. If you've got a large following on Instagram, we want to work with you. So go on to relica.world, apply within, and we'll endeavor to get back to you. There's a huge number of bonuses as well as an influencer pack that you'll be sent when you work under the Relica brand. We want to thank you for your time again, and for any information that you require, feel free to reach out to us on Twitter or on Instagram and visit Relica World. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the map. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, stablecoins, MetaNet, the evolution of money. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin today, but what exactly is it? Learn the basics from experts. Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, and why it matters. Bitcoin 101, your ultimate guide to the fundamentals of blockchain.